Okay, I guess I'm live. I'm going to wait a couple seconds, wait for a couple people to start coming in. Let's see. Okay, I was worried. I'm like 42 seconds in. I'm like, I don't think anybody's going to show up to my chat. But I see Julie's here. Hey, Dee Dee. Sammy. Oh, thank goodness people are starting to show up. I'm like, I felt like a pit in the bottom of my stomach, like, oh no, nobody's showing up. It's just going to be me and the camera talking to myself. But everybody, thank you for joining me. If this is your very first time here, I'm Alysha, aka Little John Yarns, and today we're just going to have a little chit chat. So let's see who's coming in here. We have Dawn Montgomery from Texas. Everybody, actually, where's everybody from and what time is it where you're at right now? I learned that trick from The Secret Yarnery. Absolutely love her. You should check her out. So, where is everybody from? Hey, Deanna. Hey, you're here. Beautiful, sunny, and chilly day in California. You got your wine glass too? Okay. If you guys haven't did a live chat with me ever, I always have my nice little coffee mug right here. It doesn't have coffee in it. It doesn't have tea. I like to have myself a little day cap of wine. So you can crochet or knit and chat with me and have a cup of wine. All right. I see everybody. Liverpool. Hey, Jane. How you doing? All right. Okay. So let me tell you guys what we're going to be chatting about here today. So I welcomed you all. Today we're going to be talking about some hidden gems on YouTube. YouTubers that are up and coming. They're under 1,000 subscribers, but I can see in the near future that their path is going to quickly project upwards. Also, we're going to go over some happy mail and some of the things I'm going to be reviewing in my next videos. So, where should we start first? Updates. Happy mail. Actually, it's not actual happy mail, it's happy email. I got an email from Deanna Morris. I already said hi to her. She's the one that's sipping a cup of wine with me. Last week or the week before, I was talking about crochet along. Somebody asked me if I ever did a crochet along, and I've heard of them, but I didn't know exactly what it is. And she recommended this I think it's called the Unraveled Mitten. Let's see if I can bring them up. Okay, I'm being technical, guys. This is me behind the scenes. I hope I don't ruin anything. Here we go. We're going to go here. Okay, we're in my display capture. She showed me this website, the Unraveled Mitten. They do crochet alongs. I guess they have several of these several times a year. So I'm actually going to join one of these. So if you want to join along with me, I got a link to that down below. So check them out. Since this will be my very first time too. Let's see if I can bring back up my picture now. Nope, I messed it up. There I am. I'm back again. All right, what else? But thank you, Deanna, for giving me that information because I didn't know exactly where to find it for myself. All right. Upcoming patterns I'm going to be completing. I haven't done any good patterns in a while, and usually after Christmas ends, not too many people are searching for more patterns, so I'm going to do less intricate ones, maybe like 1 or 2 patterns a month. So my next pattern, I'm going to be working on a purse. A purse can go great for any time of the year. What else are we going to do? Oh, and of course, I have some more of my reviews. A lot of you like these. If you haven't, I should have put that in the link below. I do a lot of gadget reviews where I buy craft gadgets that I've never heard of or always wanted to try and try them for the first time on camera. And I rate them from 1 to 5 balls of yarn, and I let you guys know it's pretty fun to do. But what's coming up in that? Well, actually, let's see. It's going to be from the Dollar Tree. I'm not going to go too far now. We'll talk about that later. Because when I get talking about the Dollar Tree and all their crafts, if you're based in the United States, I don't know if Dollar Trees are outside the United States. They're becoming like one of my most favorite places to shop for extremely cheap crafts. Okay, but we're going to get back into that later. But let's talk about what you guys all came for. But wait, let's before we do, let me just check in with the comments first. Dawn. I'm from Long Island. Okay, here we go. Mary Ford. Hi, I'm from Crystal Coast, North Carolina. And who else? Nova Scotia. Hey, Nancy, how you doing? It is 3 o'clock. All right, let me just hop into why we're all here today. The top 10, it's not exactly the top 10. This is in no particular order about these crochet YouTubers. They're all actually excellent. So don't take my listing ranking to heart. They're in no particular order. I'm just going to name 10 of my favorite. Here we go. Mary Taddy, you love my gadget videos. Thank you. So let's hop into the very first one. Okay, I'm going to try to do my video screen capture, so I hope this works and I don't mess anything up. Here we go. We'll unblock this. There we go. My very first person I'm going to talk about is Kept in Stitches with Julie. I met her through a Secret Santa crochet charity event. She is extremely awesome woman. If you ever do watch any crochet videos, you don't realize how important somebody's voice is. Her voice is the most soothing thing I've ever heard. And she had sent me a Christmas card. I absolutely love her. Oh, and what I'm basing these top 10 crocheters on, it's based on like their personality, how much content they put out consistently, and how much care they put into their channels. And I'm going to read you their description also. So sorry to rush through that. I meant to tell you first. But here's the description for Julie. She says, join me as I crochet and craft through life and share my adventures with you. Blessed to live outside the gorgeous Sedona, Arizona. I'll share some of my beloved home state with you as I'm out and about. Come along and watch while I crochet and try new things like tatting, needleport, embroidery, and other stitcheries with antique samples of historic patterns. Like I said, definitely go check her out. She's one of my favorite new YouTubers. She doesn't have that many people like subscribers, but hopefully with like live streams like this, I can get more views to these up and coming YouTubers. Like I said, sorry to rush through my critiques of these channels, but I'll say it one more time. The reasons why I chose these, they put out consistently good videos, great content, great personality. Something about all these people on a list is very infectious. And how I came about half of this list was through actually another one of my favorite crochet YouTubers, um, Classy Kim, but she's further down on the list. I'll get to her in a little bit. So, actually, no, she's not further down on the list. She's the number 2 on my list, Classy Kim. Classy Kim, she's one of the people that made me feel like I was a part of a community with YouTube. Here we go. Let me see if I can pull up her page. I've always felt like I was community amongst, I'm always on Facebook groups and crochet groups, and I feel a sense of community when I'm online with them. But with Classy Kim's channel, she was able to make crochet YouTubers a community. Even though she only has like 879 subscribers, she's managed to connect big crochet YouTubers and small YouTubers alike. Definitely go check her out. Whenever I need help with something, I'm able to Facebook her on, of course, Facebook. Let's see if I can pull back up I'm always losing stuff. Okay. Whenever I have problems online or I need some information, I'm able to just Facebook her and get information, and she always responds back to me. So you guys definitely check her out. Ooh, what's Deanna talking about over here? How about an easy tutorial for baby booties and matching blanket? My neighbor next door, her son and daughter-in-law are expecting twin girls, something light because they live in Hawaii. Ooh, that's a good idea. Up Luminaire, hey, I remember you from last week. How you doing? It is 11:10 where you are. Where are you? Oh, Adele loves Classy Kim. Classy Kim has managed to make herself a little yarn celebrity in the crochet community. All right, the next person I'm going to be talking about is Hook Crochet. I put her in the same category as Classy Kim. Let's see if I can pull this up again. There we go. Go back to the next screen and pull up her YouTube. Hook Crochet, like I said, it's very similar. She's just like Classy Kim. She's able to bring YouTubers together, crochet YouTubers. And before her, she contacted me back in November to be a part of her crochet charity event amongst other fiber craft artists. And I've met so many people because of her. So guys, oh, check her out because she has a whole bunch of like reviews, tutorials, and just check her out. She's awesome. Oh, I'm supposed to be reading their description. Let me read her description real quick. She says, "Welcome to J Hook Crochet and More. My name is Reggie and I love to crochet, knit, and loom, a hobby which I inherited from my grandmother. On my channel, I offer tutorials, yarn reviews, unboxing, and product review videos. I hope you will enjoy them." So guys, definitely check her out. Back to me. All right, this next one I'm going to talk about, she's actually only been on YouTube for only a week. A week. She's already managed to gain 70 subscribers. I was on YouTube for months and months and months before I even hit 70 subscribers. Nobody found me. What's unique about her? She combines crochet with mental health and physical health. So let me bring up her page. Here we go. Back to this. I think I'm getting good at this switcheroo. I think I'm getting good at this switcheroo stuff. Where did I find her at? Here we go. Let me read you her description. She says, "I work as a registered nurse for the health insurance company as a clinical content RN trainer. You will find crochet tutorials, yarn hauls, and product reviews. The crochet content will be specifically focused on how you can use this hobby to enhance your overall physical and mental health. So if you have chronic conditions, acute or long-term pain, depression, or other physical or mental health issues, you are looking for a creative and productive outlet, you found the right place." Let me bring it back up to me. There we go. She has a combination of everything. Because I get so many inboxes about, what do you do with your hands when your hands start hurt? What do you do when you have arthritis and you can't crochet more anymore and you love these things? Or what do you do when you're just feeling down and depressed? Crochet is actually a great outlet if you suffer from any type of depression. Crochet, it manages to relax your mind. But that's a whole nother story. It's not a whole nother story. Go to her YouTube channel and check her out. Like I said, she's only been out for a week and she already has 70 subscribers and 5 or 6 videos out. Amazing, and are great quality. So check her out. Let's see. Oh, and while I'm chit-chatting about these YouTubers, who are some of your favorite crochet YouTubers right now? Like, who's like the one you always go to and watch no matter what? All right, let's go on to the next one. Ooh, we're halfway through the list. We are going to talk about DOY Creations. I know she is definitely over 1,000 subscribers, but her subscriber count isn't listed on her YouTube channel. So let me see if I can pull her up again. The next one, DOY Creations. This woman pretty much has everything. She crochets, she constantly puts out content, she does reviews, she does giveaways. Let me read you some of her description. It says, "Welcome to DOY Creations. Here I'll be showcasing my love for crochet. All items are handmade by me with so much love. My lifestyle journey to better health, crochet tutorials, and DIYs and hauls. Thank you for stopping with me." I've been watching her in the background for a while. She is an awesome YouTuber and she always puts out content and her items are always so original. So definitely go out and check her out. Uh-oh, we got somebody. Who's this channel? Oop, let me scroll up. I'm sorry, I'm losing it. There was somebody who just said their channel name and I can't find where it is in the list. It began with a C. Here it is, Crystal White Van Klimput. I'm sorry, I probably butchered your name. She says, "Check out my channel, please. Jolly Knots Crochet. You have been a big inspiration for me." You know what? I know sometimes YouTube tries to filter out other people's crochet links. If you use anything like .com, they'll try to filter it out. But I can see it on the back end. So post your link in this live chat, and after this live chat is completely over, I'm going to post it in the bottom of the description so people can find your channel. So make sure you do that. Let me scroll down to the bottom of the context to see where I'm at. Oh, J Hook Crochet, you just showed up. Well, you missed your spot. I just talked about you on the you were number, where were you? Let me check on my list. You were number 3 on my list. This is in no particular order, Reggie. This is just me shouting out numbers, but you made the list. I told them you were the most awesome crocheter in the whole entire world and to check you out, and all that information is below. So, but that's okay that you're late, but you get to hear it to the rest of the people. So, here we are. Where are we at? We did number 5. Next, we are going to go to Lisa's Crochet. Okay, you guys got to see this one. Her personality is just so super quirky and fun. Where is it? As soon as I clicked on her very first video, I was absolutely hooked. The way she talks, the way her personality, you just end up binge watching some of her videos. The funny thing about this, she's only been crocheting for only a year. So let me read you a little bit of her description. Here we go. Lisa's from Ontario, Canada. I welcome you to follow my journey as I learn how to crochet. If you are a yarny, come and subscribe to my crochet channel. It is basically my crochet learning journal. And I'm probably one of the most uncrafty people out there. So let's see how it goes. So let me check out, where's some of her videos? Even her thumbnails crack me up. She's so beautiful. I love this. Guys, go check her out. She consistently puts out new videos all the time. All right, now we are on number 7. We are going to do Black Ribbon Crochet Studio. Let's pull her up. Doo-doo-doo. Here we go. Let me read you some of her description. Black Ribbon Studio. She said her name is Denise, and this crochet channel was created to share the joy and provide inspiration and motivation to my viewers and subscribers. There's something, when I began watching like her videos, this woman, she also has one of those voices that you just end up falling in love with, because as a crocheter, we're basically listening to somebody's voice all the time, and if it's irritating and screechy, but there's something, I felt like I instantly knew her, like, hey, me and you can like run to Joann Fabrics and pick up some yarn together and come back to the house and chit chat. So definitely check out Black Ribbon Crochet Studios. Next up on the list, we have Chiquita Crochet. Here we go. Where did I pull her? Now first, actually, let me drop into the comments and see what everybody else was talking about. Gypsy Wilder said, Fiberfox Studios, Courtney is awesome. I love her. Jada and Stitches, Bag a Day Crochet and Fiber Spider, they're all great. Actually, Bag a Day Crochet and Jada and Stitches, they're my absolute favorite. Jada and Stitches inspires me the most. I love her quirky, fairy-esque personality. There's something very bubbly about her. What else? Luminaire, Jada and Stitches, Fiberplucks, Bella, Coco, Bag a Day, and Crochet Crowd. Yes, and Little John Yarns. You know what? I can't stand that Little John Yarns. Actually, the funniest thing happened the other day. I posted one of my review videos on Facebook. Here we go. Jolly Knots, don't worry. I just approved it behind the scenes. I posted your comments, so you're good. Okay. Oh my goodness, I just forgot what I was just talking about. See, that's what happens when you end up drinking wine while you're doing a live chat. Oh, but what distracted me was Jolly Knots had sent me a comment that said she wanted to post the link to her YouTube, and YouTube wouldn't let her post a link on the comments. But I fixed that. I pressed the buttons back here, so now it should work. Oh, I was talking about all the inspirational crocheters. But let's get back onto the list. I get distracted so easy. Did I say Chiquita Crochet? Did I bring her up yet? Let's see. Pressing all these buttons behind the scenes. Here we go. Chiquita Crochet. And she's also let me pull up some of her videos. when you don't click on the right part, it won't show the videos. She has a whole bunch of tutorials. She has reviews, how-tos, and little DIY building things like places for your crochet hooks. She's, like I said, I think she's only been doing this for the past year. Let's scroll down. Let's see how long she's been doing this. Yep, she's only been doing this for the past years. So let's help her get to 1,000 subscribers. Let me read you her description. Her description is short. Oh, if you're a crochet YouTuber, please fill out your description, because you never know if I'm going to go in your stuff and dig out and read it online. But her crochet description says, about crochet arts and crafts to new creations with friends. All right. Bring me back up. Here we go. Austen Crafter Corner. I just hit 300 this morning. I would be able to reach 1,000 one day. I enjoy your channel. Well, I hope you hit 1,000 also. The great thing about hitting 1,000 on YouTube, you guys that aren't content creators don't know this, you can start monetizing your videos and you can start making money from your videos. How we make money from our videos are the little ads that are placed right before the tutorial or anything that you watch on YouTube is played. Okay. Monica Brim. I love Terry from Yarn Joy, and Rose Likes Crochet. I've heard of, why does Rose Like Crochet sound so familiar? I know I must have viewed something there from there before. Adele said, oh, Chiquita made the list. She's so sweet. Oh, Didi said Creative Grandma. I love Creative Grandma. She's like an OG in the crochet game. All right, let's see where we are on the list now so I can see in the background. We are on number 9. This is Infinity Crafting Co. This young woman is just like a sweetheart. Wait till you see her. She is like a baby doll. Let me pull her up. Here we go. Let me scroll, bring up some of her videos. And while we're looking at some of her videos, I'm going to read the description. She says, welcome to the official YouTube channel of Infinity Crafting Company, a small business startup spreading the awareness of therapy through crafting. Here you'll find various tutorials, vlogging, and company announcements. This is another person, when I was watching her, she just seems like just a ball full of sunshine. Somebody just is so easy to listen to. So definitely check her out. Let's see how she has 516 subscribers. Let's get her to 1,000. All right. Let's see what's going on over here. Aquarian Queen. Hello, Mr. Littlejohn. Mr. Littlejohn. Oh, quote, Miss Littlejohn. The funny thing, she said, Mr. Littlejohn, we're about to fight. Because that's what I call my husband. We don't have like cute pet names. I just call him Mr. Littlejohn when he walks home. I'm like, how do you know my Mr. Littlejohn? But hey, Aquarian Queen. OJ Hook Crochet and More. She says, I watched Krista at the Secret Yarnery and Holly from the Proper Pineapple. I've never watched the Proper Pineapple, but the Secret Yarnery, I love her. She's another one of those people with a great personality. And I don't know, she's not from the United States. She is from, it begins with an N. I forget where she's from, but you guys need to definitely check her out. She's one I wish I had the link for, and I wish I had put her in. Let's see. Kept in Stitches with Julie. I haven't tried her yet, but I'll be sure to subscribe. All right, let's hop on to the very last person on this list. Okay, let me get rid of me and bring up the very last person on the list. This is, actually, if I could rank anybody by personality on this whole entire list, it would be Fiber Hearts. As soon as I clicked on her video, her laugh, her energy, her positiveness is just amazing. Hold on. Let me read her description. Her description is very short, but I'm just going to brag about her anyhow. Oh no, I was talking while I'm reading my Google Docs and Google Voice tried to pick up what I said. Okay, let me read her description. A joyful couple bring you along their journey of life, love, and crochet. Guys, if you just need a smile on your face, if you're just not feeling good, go over to Fiber Hearts and click on any one of her videos. She's one of those people, just by watching, I can binge watch her stuff all day. Just listen to her voice and her laugh. Definitely love it. Check her out. So let me bring me back up. So that wraps it up for my top 10. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you guys, I do Super Chat. If you want to donate during Super Chat, what Super Chat is, it's a little button you can find to the bottom of your screen. It's shaped like a dollar sign. You can click that button and donate to any YouTuber that's doing a live stream. By doing that, it helps us continue to create content and give you free stuff anytime. Not anytime. I am so tongue-tied today. It helps us continue to create content for you. All right, so back to what I was talking about. So let's hop into the chat. Daryl Nelson. Hector Naga 1 is my go-to. She's always so kind and helpful. I would love it if anyone that could send her some sunshine. Okay. Charity Chivara. Oh, I butcher name. Sorry, guy. I watch Ella from No Catchy Name. Oh, I love No Catchy Name. She was actually on a Secret Santa for Charity that J Hook hosted. Okay. Terry Schroep from Yarn Joy Podcast, The Canadian Crocheter, and Summer Tips and Stitches. Aquarian Queen, I'm subscribing as you speak. I have to start over and watch the whole video. Well, I'm always here, and I come out with live chats every single Saturday. That's going to be my new routine. So on Saturdays, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, log in and we can chit chat about anything you want. Breezy Days. So many channels that I want to watch, but there are language barriers. I need to interact with more bilingual crochet YouTubers so we can work together and get past these language barriers. Unfortunately, I'm the typical American that only speaks one language. Everybody outside of the United States speaks more than one language. But in our school system, they don't want to teach us a second language until we make it to the 11th grade, when other people learn a second language early on in their youth. But that's a rant I don't like to go on. Okay. Kira Ray says, hello, keep up the good work. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. So I wanted to talk about now, what is it? The Dollar Tree. I don't know what's going on with the Dollar Tree, but the Dollar Tree has been having the best craft stuff in the whole entire world. And now they have yarn. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I just went on my own little yarn shopping spree that I got from my local Dollar Tree. Let's see, because I was going to do a tutorial and a separate review, you know. Look at their yarn. I haven't made anything yet, so I'm not ready. This is probably a bad color to pick. Here, let me pick up the gray. It doesn't reflect as much off the camera. They have yarn. I don't know about you guys, but I can find myself going broke $1 at a time buying all this yarn from the Dollar Tree, and it's not bad yarn. Let's see, it says you get 131 yards or 120 meters. That's not bad. This is awesome. What else have I been getting from the Dollar Tree lately? These little, what is it, hemp cords? What are these? Jute cords. This, I was planning on making a little cute jute basket. Let me show you how I'm going to create it. I was going to use this. This is one of the things I got from the Dollar Tree. I was going to combine this yarn with jute and some gray. It was going to be wrapped around. I mean, there's going to be jute at the bottom. Then like a stripe, white and gray around the top, and the jute going around the top. And the basket would stay inside so it can hold its form. So I thought that was super cute. What do you guys think? Let's see. Nana's Crafty Corner says, Our Dollar Trees here in Gat, Georgia does not have yarn. You guys don't have yarn? Actually, not all of my Dollar Trees have yarn. Actually, Dollar Trees out here are everywhere. it's like the bigger ones that have the yarn. The little small ones don't. Like I noticed the Dollar Tree that's located pretty much right next to a Joann Fabrics doesn't carry yarn. But my Dollar Tree located next to nobody else, and that's a little bit larger, carries yarn. Let's see what's going on. Aquarian Queen. I still try to follow along when I do not understand a language. I'm bilingual and I speak Spanish, so I get to watch and learn other patterns. Maybe ask them to have their videos subtitled English. True. I, at one point in time, had all of my crochet videos translated into different languages. They weren't translated perfectly. I was able to find some type of app to translate. My daughter's watching me from the corner.
The Dollar Tree does have yarn by Joann Fabrics.
It does? My daughter must be watching my live in the other room. She says the Dollar Tree next to Joann Fabrics does have yarn. She made me a liar live on film. But see, I always get sidetracked when somebody asks me a question. Do you remember what I was talking about? She left me. Now I'm hanging. Oh, Dollar Trees. What else? Our Dollar Trees had some Lion brand wool ease. You know what? I might be wrong at this. I hope my daughter doesn't come out and correct me. At one point in time, before they start coming out with their own yarns, they got a lot of their like off brands or discontinued brands were sent to the Dollar Tree. I used to love it. Like I would find, where's some of the things that, oh, this right here, the soup. This I found at the Dollar Tree maybe a couple months ago, and there are like 10 of them. When that happened, I would just buy them all because you never got a consistent shipment. Whatever they got shipped in, that's what they put there. So I would just grab them all up and buy them all so I could have a bulk of them because you probably won't find them anywhere else. But luckily now they have their own. J Hook Crochet and More. We have something similar to the Dollar Tree here. They always have great yarns and accessories. Ooh, J Hook Crochet. I would love if you did a yarn, like, I don't know, shopping trip. I would love to watch you do that, especially me sitting over here in the U.S. Didn't you say you're in Germany? But I would, being an American, I want to see what your craft store looks like. It's probably the same, but it's just exciting to watch. Okay, Charity says, one time I followed a pattern that was in Italian for an applique. Oh, the things move too fast for me as you guys type. We're up. I lost it. What Charity was saying. Oh, Charity, I lost you. There it is. One time I followed a pattern that was in Italian for an applique. A lot of pausing later, I got it down, and I don't know any Italian, just a small amount of Spanish. You know what? I think I've done that too. Once you can figure out how to count in a different language, you can follow along to a lot of crochet patterns. I have. Let's see. Shirley, over here in the UK, we have shops called Poundland, basically the UK version of your Dollar Tree. They have yarn. It is very nice yarn. The deal we get is 3 for the price of 2. That's decent. Okay. Theresa Patten, hello. Great to see you live. Hey, Theresa, how you doing? Nibia, the Dollar Tree near me would have 10 skeins of yarn. I always buy them all. Same here. I don't care. I'm yarn greedy. I mean, even though I have more than enough yarn, I never have the right yarn for the project. I knew I wanted to create some type of crochet basket, but the 500 skeins of yarn that I have in the house are not white and gray. They're all multi-different colors, and I can't figure out what to do with them. So I always have to buy yarn. There we go. So what else have I gotten from the Dollar Tree? Excuse me as I bend over and pick stuff off the floor. That I'm going to be doing in one of my reviews. They come in these pom-poms. Unfortunately, all the pom-poms that they had were obnoxious colors like this. They were lime green. No, I think there's just 2 colors, lime green and this. So I picked this up to do a review for it. It's a pretty nice pom-pom, but it's just very loud. I guess probably if I would do a hat mixed with, this is almost the same color as Red Heart Super Saver Orange Yarn. Do you guys mind if I run across the room and get my other thing of yarn to see if it matches? And another thing you might notice when I get up, when I do my lives, I always try to look nice from the top up and from the bottom down. I got pajamas on, so let me run and get some yarn. 2 seconds. I'm still in the room. Nothing, Jada. I'm just yelling at my computer. Okay, I made it back. Okay, I want to see if these two match, and they actually don't match. I thought, I guess they kind of do. They're both, I have color combining issues. Do these match? Like if I mix this with like a orange and tan hat, like I wouldn't call it striped. Let's say it's like houndstooth and orange and tan with this pom pom. What you think? Do I have any tan around me? I don't. Let's see what's going on. Here in Ohio, oh, Nebby says here in Ohio, we also have Mark's grocery store, and they have yarn and other items in the closeout section of the store. You know what? We have something like that. It's Ollie's. I don't know if everybody has Ollie's, but in the back of Ollie's, they have this closeout section of just random yarns. I remember what I think I got this. It's funny how all my yarns have history and I can remember where I got it, but I can't find my car keys. I believe I got like 5 of these, like discontinued yarns or whatever from Ollie's for super, super cheap. Okay, Deanna, I found Brittany Wood crochet hooks while cleaning my dad and mom's house last week. I was so excited. Memories of my mom. That's beautiful. Last minute, Laura. Hey, also, Little John Yarns, I'm fairly new to your live streams. I have really drawn a lot from your videos, and I want to thank you for making your YouTube business topic videos. You're welcome. Noah, if you have any questions about it now, listen, we're on live stream. I pretty much went over all of our topics about the top 10 up and coming YouTubers. Ask me any question, guys, that you like. I am happy to answer anything. If you want to learn about your own crochet business or whatever, or start a YouTube channel or blogging, just ask. I'm happy to answer. Let's see. Okay, last minute Laura. I've started filming in a little bit of different style. When my live stream friends directed me to you for business building videos. Oh, well, tell them thank you. I appreciate it. Uh, Leatrice D. Very pretty yarn from Hobby Lobby would go nicely. I love Hobby Lobby. I haven't been there in a while. I have, well, other than breaking my promise here, I don't count this as breaking a promise. Yes, it is. I told myself I would not, last year, I would not buy any yarn. No, it's not breaking the promise because this yarn is for my, I bought yarn from Dollar Tree, a video that I'm going to make next week. So this is for my business. This is not for pleasure. Shh. Okay. Last minute, Laura, I'm up and coming too. Leave your link so people can find you. And don't worry when YouTube says it won't allow you to link. I'll fix that on the back end. Just link it anyhow. My daughter just whispered, I broke my promise. I didn't break my promise. This is for the business. This is for brand new shoes for the baby. J Hook Crochet and more. Alysha, I'm so sorry. I have to hit out again. Glad I caught you, even if it was just for a short while. Thank you so much for mentioning me. Have a wonderful weekend. You have a wonderful weekend too. And guys, make sure you check out J Hook Crochet. Awesome up and coming YouTuber. Okay, Dee Dee, what kind of camera, computer do you use to record with? For my first 20,000 subscribers, I have like 70 or 75,000 subscribers. I used a $110 Amazon RDH1 cell phone. I use my cell phone. For the YouTube tutorials that you watch right now, well, not now, up until, let's say, November 2018 until last November, all my videos were filmed on this. And now I just upgraded. I don't have the camera that I usually film with, to just a little power shot. It's nothing one of those, it's not one of those, what are they called? DSLR cameras that cost $400. It's just a regular point and shoot camera that takes great quality videos. And what you're watching me on right now is a Logitech webcam. It's not expensive. This webcam cost me $60. I don't believe in spending all your hard-earned money. I think if the camera's clean and the lighting's great, you can get good quality footage. And plus, when I'm filming my hands, you don't need to see the fine details of the grass behind me. You're just looking at the stitches in my hands. You don't need anything special. Use what you have. Like I said, and my first phone for my first 20,000 subscribers, I wish I could show you a picture. It was beat and cracked. I used to carry it to work and people would talk about me like, why don't you get a new phone? Because I'm like, my broken phone works. But finally, I upgraded. The camera I bought was still, I think, only $160. I just began being scared of always relying on my phone. If I drop my phone in the toilet, I'll lose my YouTube channel. I don't want that to happen. That's why I finally, after 3-4 years of YouTubing, actually have a dedicated camera. Weird, huh? Let's see. No, Kennedy, I bought out all the line brand fettuccine t-shirt yarn at the Dollar Tree. They discontinued and got them for $1 each. Me too. I guess we all shop at the same place and love a good buyout. Okay. Beatrice D, do you like Facebook crochet pages? I started one. If you mean do I like them or click them and give them thumbs up? Yes. And do I think you need them for business? Well, that's yes too. I think if you're going to start any type of business, you need to be everywhere. You need to have a Facebook. You need to have a Facebook business page. You need to have an Instagram. You need to have a Twitter. You need to have a LinkedIn. You need to have all these things. I'm not up to date with the Snapchat, but you probably need to have that. I'm going to learn how to do better. Maybe my daughter can teach me how to be uber cool on social media. I only can get as fancy as Instagram, but I'm trying. Or what's the other one, daughter? TikTok? Twitch? What is it? She's laughing at me. Do you guys know what it is? What is it, child? Which one do them young children be on? The Tickety Talk or the Twitch? Was one of them for video games?
The Twitch is usually for live streaming.
Okay, Twitch is for live streaming. She's talking about me. Boo. Love you too, daughter. Mary Totten. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Nice to see you again. Hi, Alicia from Ontario, Canada, and I'm enjoying your videos. Keep up the good work, smart lady. I remember who you are. Okay. A Hardy, thanks so much for answering my question about arrow appliques. That's what what was your question? I don't think I remember I answered it. Was that sarcasm? If it was, I get sidetracked. Ask me again. All right. Nana Crafty Corner, Donna Whiting. That's a long name. I use my phone to do my videos. It's an iPhone. Like I said, guys, if you want to start your own YouTube channel, don't think you have to buy a whole bunch of things. What I bought to start was a tripod and use my phone. Oh, okay. What kind of lighting do you use? Your lighting is always so great. Let's see if I can show you my lighting without breaking anything. It's the cheapest thing in the whole entire world. I'm coming back. Okay, you guys know I'm crafty, right? It's a worker's clamp light. That's it. And when the light is too harsh, I take this grocery bag to soften the light. You don't have to have everything extremely expensive. So give me 2 more seconds for me to put this light back on so I can continue to have great lighting. Everything I learned was from a YouTube tutorial. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't have my own YouTube channel. There we go. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. I bought those worker clamp lights for like $10, but the most important thing is the light bulb. You have to get white daylight lights. I think that is 56K Kelvin lights, whatever, but it has to be white light. It can't have that yellow hue. It has to imitate the light of the sun. Here we go. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll up because I missed a lot of the comments, so I have to scroll down. Okay, there's the what kind of lighting I lose. Okay, no, Kenny, do I have any Valentine video patterns? Not really. I did come out with, it was supposed to be a Valentine pattern 2 years ago. It's this pink and red headband. I forget which stitch it is. It's the stitch where you use single crochet, double crochet. It looks like it jumps up and down. What's block stitch? So it's actually clustered double crochets with a single crochet. That video, I forget the name of it. It might be block stitch headband. And I just have some crochet applique ones. Let's see. Dee Dee, TikTok is what all the kids are doing. Robin Kerr, hi from Vernon, BC, Canada. Hey, how you doing, man? Canada. Hi from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Good job, Latrice. You have all but LinkedIn. Actually, I can't be mad. Because I watch a lot of these business podcasts and whatnot, and they tell you what to do and what you should be invested in. I need to do better on LinkedIn. I haven't figured out. I usually focus all my time on places where I can like create like more business. And I don't know too many crocheters that are on LinkedIn, but you know what? If I'm going to be the first one, let me be the first one. Oh, also always mention this part way through the video. If you want to help support this channel and donate through Super Chat, you'll see a little button at the bottom of your screen. And when you do, I forgot to say this little disco light will go off. So it hasn't worked so far in this live stream. If it does, we'll see that it works. All right. Let's see. Emily, I've been using your technique for straight edges instead of having bumpy edges all over my all of my friends keep asking me how I got my edges to look so nice. I refer them to your video. Thank you so much. That used to be the worst. I think it was last year I decided to go through the Craft Yarn Council to get my crochet teaching certificate. I never completed the course, but the correct way they teach you how to make like your turning double crochet chain is to chain 3, turn your work, and that chain 3 counts as a double crochet. But when you're making a back and forth pattern, it leaves it so gappy. And before I learned that technique, I used to just do, let's say I'm doing a double crochet, I would chain 2 and double crochet back into the same stitch to create that. That looked nice when I was crocheting in the round, but it still led to like bumpy edges on the side. But the standing foundation chain where you, let's say you made a row and you turn your work, you do chain 1, you single crochet back into that same stitch, chain 1. Then it's weird and you single crochet into the top kinda of the previous single crochet you just made to create a standing double crochet, and your edges are the perfect thickness of a double crochet and goes up and down. You don't have to worry about those scraggly corners. Oh, when you asked, you emailed me on Facebook where you asked where can they find a Kansas City Chiefs athlete. They have crafting on Twitch. Okay, I remember the question that I helped you on. Sorry about that. I do remember because you know what? Usually, guys, I don't remember names. I remember your thumbnail, your icon, your avatar. That's what I remember. And on Facebook, yours is completely different. So that's why I didn't remember. Okay. TDSM19 Whisper, I need a tutorial. Found the Facebook page already. What do you need a tutorial on? Remember, I'm absent-minded. You have to be specific with me. Okay, Whisper SDI. The patterns are on the page. I think there are tutorials here on YouTube as well. Okay. Theresa the Crochet Ninja. A lot of people like that bumpy side. They say it takes away the need for side edging. Ah. So, was there anything else I was supposed to show you from the Dollar Tree? I remember I always get sidetracked. I think that wraps it up for that. Oh, this will be another haul video. Last week, back when I was a young girl, let's say when I still lived at my parents' house and my income was my income, I didn't have real bills. This was like right after high school. I had a big shopping problem. My whole paycheck would just go to brand new clothes. I had like so many clothes, it would like pile outside of my drawers because I had no place to fit it. But then I became an adult and realized I couldn't do that. And I put my yarn shopping, not yarn shopping, my obsessive shopping behind me. But every once in a while, I'll get a twinge to buy something. So I'll give myself like $20 or $30 and I'll go on my own shopping spree. Well, my shopping spree always consists of thrift stores. What was it? I hit like this past Friday or no, Thursday, I hit like 3 different thrift stores. I got macrame cord. Let's see if I can bring up some of the stuff that I found there. Both of these, all these together is like $1.99. What else did I find? I don't know why I got this, but it just took me back to my grandma's crocheting. I remember seeing these little dolls stuffed in like toilet paper rolls with like crochet all around them. And I thought just for like nostalgia's sake, I would make I don't know if I will or not. This will probably just sit in my craft yarn room. But for nostalgia's sake, make one of those like baby doll toilet paper rolls. Like, I don't know, these just make me remind me of my grandma. What else? Found some ribbon. I don't know why I always buy ribbon. I never use it. But I was thinking about what if I make a crochet hat and I want to put like a border around it or a purse or something like that. I thought these would be cute. And they only cost, what are these, like 25 cents? Oop, dropped it. Let's see what's going over here. What are great projects besides baskets for t-shirt yarn? Slippers. Have you seen those like going crazy on Pinterest? I've seen these t-shirt yarn slippers that were so cute. They remind me of shower slippers, but I definitely wouldn't recommend them for the shower because they're t-shirt shoes. But they were just flat with the little foot cuff. I think that's what it's called that goes over it. Okay. Oh, Recollect Goods. Thank you so much for sharing the Colorscope Kaleidoscope. It's so much fun to play with. The Colorscope Kaleidoscope, if anybody I say this over and over again, who's color incompetent, use this. This device helps you see what your pattern will look like without even crocheting. Let me try to explain it better. Let's imagine you have 3 different colors, blue, orange, and green. You put those colors together to intersect, and you look through this little device. And it looks like the kaleidoscopes when you were a little kid that shows all these different colors. But when you look at it, it looks like a makeshift crochet pattern. So without having to combine these colors yourself, you can see it and see if you like it. So for me, I can never combine colors. If you look at any of my tutorials, they're either one color or variegated yarn that does color mixing for me. Someone just gave me, oh, this is Noelle. Somebody just gave me an entire box of ribbon. There must be thirsty spools. Yeah, I don't know what to do with them. Do you guys have any good ideas for us to do with these ribbons? Oh, Aquarian Queen. Yes, those are staples in my family, the paper doll doilies. I know. I remember my great granny battle. She had this, it wasn't a toilet paper doll, but this was a doll we weren't allowed to touch. It had to be, you can't see, but bigger than where the screen is. But the little doll on top, and it looked like she was on like a cake. Her dress was just so big, and layers of crochet ruffles would come off of it. Sherry, my great grandma made me a crochet baby basket purse out of bleach bottles. Oh, that's so awesome. And she just put the crochet around it. Marwell, highly so. What's popular for crochet nowadays? Actually, I don't. To me, people always try to make crochet new. Actually, there are a lot of people that are making crochet new and cool. Unfortunately, I just make good patterns and take cool looking pictures. There's only so many ways you can tie a stitch. People are still loving hats. People are still loving scarves. People are still loving blankets and baby items. Just make sure if you are selling these or giving away, make sure the pictures are nice. Don't make them look all blah. Here, oh, Naomi, hi from El Paso, Texas. How you doing? Ramis P, hello. The best place to buy affordable yarn. One of my favorite places. One, if you're in the United States, run to your local Dollar Tree. They have their own yarn for $1. But you can go, I like to look on like Facebook in our groups. Sometimes people are giving away yarns. But my favorite website is called, I know the abbreviation for it is DBNY, Discounted Yarns. So type that in, it'll come out like discounted something yarns, but it's DBNY. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the screen, you'll see a little pink square that says deal of the day. Only when you click on that, they have sales for fixed price yarns. I've bought yarns, 5 skeins for $1. Like you see this, all this, I'm dropping stuff. This was from a great sale. They don't have the sale all the time. You have to look for the fixed price sale. I got bags and bags of these, 5 for $1. I had to click twice to see if there was a mistake. I started adding all these things to my basket, going crazy. Like, this might be a computer glitch. Let me hurry up and buy these. But once you put all these things in your cart, shipping will get you. So be careful. I bought 100 skeins of yarn for $38. But after shipping, it came to like $58 or $60. So shipping can be high. But even if it was $60, I bought, whoa, I got a super chat. Thank you so much. Hello. Thank you for your videos, knowledge, and patterns. And the light, I think the light's a little bit delayed. Thank you so much, Kristen HTC TV. I appreciate it. Everybody, if you're crocheting and have your wine cup, let's give a cheers to Kristen. Thank you. Now let me figure out how to turn this off. You guys know me. When it's time to turn off all my electronics, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, my phone is dying. I got 4%. That'll be bad. No, I guess we're just going to keep this. I got it. Hello, Whisper SDI. That ribbon also works if you thread it through a crochet basket and tie the ends into a bow. That's a great idea. I've been having, since you guys been talking about crochet t-shirt yarn and we've been pulling out ribbons, I got so much of this. This is one of those sales I got from the Dollar Tree when they had all their liquidation fettuccine that doesn't even exist anymore. Maybe a basket. I don't know. Where's my, I have a lot of ribbon. Maybe that's for another video where I just pull out my stuff and me and you will work together like to create a pattern. Because sometimes it gets rough trying to think of patterns. And I love being in Facebook groups, but there's some Facebook groups I just can't be in because they're so talented and I don't want to take inspiration from somebody else, then get in online trouble. You can't get copyright in trouble. I wrote an article about that copyright, but I don't want to get in online trouble with somebody for borrowing from their talent or their idea. But yeah, you guys can help me. Sidetracked. Oh, I just seen a cheers. Knitting Deb. She said cheers. We should do every time says cheers, take a sip. Last minute Laura, can I ask a business related question? Of course. If not, could you plan another YouTube business stream for sometime soon? We can do that next live stream. But listen, ask a question. Don't be shy, because sometimes if you don't ask it now, I might miss your question in the scroll. So you might have to ask it twice. Don't feel bad if you ask the same question twice, guys. It's because I didn't ignore it. I just missed it in the live stream. The words move so fast, I can't catch everybody. Oh, that t-shirt yarn and that silver ribbon. Hmm. Good idea. The thinner cloth ribbon can be added with yarn and crochet with the yarn into a blanket, hat, or scarf. Satin ribbon works really well for that. Oh, I haven't found any good satin ribbon at a craft store, the thrift store yet. I'm hoping I'll find one of those soon. Oh, left is right crochet. You're another. I was looking around at your channel too. I like yours. You're another up and coming YouTuber that needs to hit like, or are you over 1,000? I'm not sure, but I was checking you out too. There's not too many left-handed crocheters, and I know it can be a pain to watch somebody crochet in one direction and you're crocheting in the complete opposite direction. And Aquarian Queen, hey, thank you so much. The thing didn't go off. Boo! But thank you so much for donating $4. I appreciate it. Everybody, up, she gave me a cheers. Cheers to Aquarian Queen. Thank you so much. But I am very mad at my light for not going off for you. So you get a whoop whoop behind the scenes. Noelle Kennedy, my husband just bought me a beautiful light box so I can take great photographs for my crochet items. Those light boxes are awesome. I've never used them. I got some, like I said, you guys know I'm a cheapie. Let me show you what I use for all my pictures. This is from the Dollar Tree. I use my lights from above, and I create my own little lighted area just for stuff with my cardboard. Your girl's cheap and thrifty. I got a family here. Oh, okay, I can't put it back without messing something up. All right. Left is right. She says she is 3 away from 900. Guys, go check out her channel. Left is right crochet. Please put your link. Here we go. Somebody just put some. Please put your link and I'll try to click it to show it to the channel. Okay? So people can help you get to 1,000. Marwell, hi, I'm blind, like I said last video, and I'm trying to create my own YouTube channel. Do you have any advice and any tips? Yes. If you're doing crochet, it's more than just crocheting. There are a lot of crocheters out there, but you have to be extremely good behind the scenes. I recommend that you go research SEO, search engine optimization. What this is, these are like breadcrumbs you put within your information so Google can find you and put you rank on #1 or rank in YouTube #1, because Google and YouTube are #1 and 2 search engines in the world. If you can learn how to rank on them, you can succeed. So research SEO optimization. And actually, you can use this if you sell your handmade items on Etsy, or if you write a blog, or if you do YouTube videos. Anything that involves a search engine, make sure you research this. How can I explain it even more simple? You optimize, let's say you're making a crochet hat. The term crochet hat is your keyword. You want to rank when somebody types in crochet hat, you want to rank for that. But unfortunately, crochet hat is such a bland, broad keyword or SEO term. You need to find a long tail keyword, something that'll stick out like bobble stitch crochet hat for beginners. When somebody types that in, I'll rank number one. So through search engine optimization, you'll become number one. All right, let's scroll back up. I've seen a lot of chats coming in. Last minute Laura, can you chat a little bit about sponsorships and partnerships? My channel is coming close to 30,000 now, and I have begun reaching out to businesses. I'm curious to know how you negotiate. Well, I don't know. I can tell you about sponsorships. I don't know about partnerships. But I've done many sponsored videos and reviews and things like that. A great place, once you hit 30, you'll get a lot of weird emails from random small businesses in like random countries like, hey, my name is Patty. I sell sunglasses. I love your channel. Fill in a blank and they'll put a video name and they'll ask you to review it. Be careful of those. Whatever you decide to pick, make sure it's something your audience will want. You don't want to alienate your audience and be like, I'm selly, but you do want to help yourself buy your kids some new sneakers for the next school year. So these sponsorships will help you. How you negotiate a price is based on how many views you usually get for your video. Me personally, if I'm going to do a sponsorship, I want about $150 to $200. Bigger YouTube channels with the same amount of subscribers as me, let's say 70,000 subscribers like I have, bigger YouTubers like tech YouTubers can ask for like $1,000. But as a crocheter in my sponsorships, I don't think I'll get as much money as they would because our audience, the things they buy are cheaper. Or my audience buys yarn that costs $5. So therefore, I'm not going to get a big percentage of that. But if I sold a DSL camera for that costs $900, you want a bigger cut of that profit. So at your rate, I don't want to give you a low price because still sometimes I'll take a $50 one if it's just a quick video mention. You know what I mean? If I only have to say, hey, Skillshare is great. Actually, Skillshare is pretty great. I work with them, but I charge them $200. I shouldn't say $50. The lower ones I charge, it gets so technical. I go through. This can work for anybody. This is not just for YouTubers, guys. If you are a crochet Instagrammer, if you are a crochet Twitter person or YouTuber, get on tomoson.com. TOMOSON.com. These are for video or these are for influencers. Let's say I want to make some money. It looks like Amazon when you go on it and you look for products that you might want to recommend to your followers. Like at one point in time, I seen some, what was it? A crochet, not a brace, but like a brace for the hand. I'm like, oh, I think my followers can use something like that. I contacted them. They said, hey, great. I'm like, these will work great for my followers because a lot of my followers suffer from carpal tunnel and wrist injuries, and we work together. But they were a small business, like somebody on Amazon. They didn't have a big company. And I knew $50 would be something they would be able to offer. And I was going to buy it anyhow. So now I got $50 and a free carpal tunnel glove. Here we go. Dee Dee. If you flip the video, can you make it? Yes, I should read the rest of it. If you flip the video, you can make a right-handed crochet for left-handed people. And if you're left-handed, you can flip it. Yes, you can. I was actually at one point making crochet tutorials, just taking my own video and mirroring it. So, and uploading a second video for left-handed. But it got a little bit tedious to do, so I stopped doing that. But if there are some crocheters out there that are lefties and you see a video that you might like, send me a message, find me on Facebook, email me at littlejohnyarns@gmail.com. All my contacts are Little John Yarns, Little John Yarns at whatever. Okay. What else is in here? Cynthia. I am left-handed and it's hard to change positions. It's hard to change patterns to left hand. One day, hope to find left-handed YouTubers. We just found one up there. The left-handed crocheter. Awesome. You need to come up with some more tutorials. I think you would blow up because you would be the original. There's nobody else doing that like there. There's YouTubers like me that make just for right-handed, but there's nobody just for left-handed ones. I might add like a left-handed here and there, but they're never that successful. I won't become the go-to, but you'll be the go-to. Last minute Laura. I have recently heard back from one company, but I'm unsure how to proceed. I want to expand and diversify the channel income streams. Well, last minute Laura, email me. Get a pen right now. I'll try to remember, put it in the show notes afterwards. littlejohns@gmail.com. littlejohnsYarn.com. No, at gmail.com. I can't even spell my name. Well, just don't underbid yourself. That's all I can tell you right now. If they seem, I don't know if it's a big company. I don't know if it's line brand. Sometimes I've worked with yarn companies like Red Heart. Well, they just got taken over. Was it? No, it was No, I work with line brand and Patent Patron yarns, and I work with a couple yarn different places. Doesn't matter, but I received free yarn. You know what I mean? I wasn't paid for anything. I contacted them. I said, hey, I love your crochet blanket. Can I use your free crochet blanket and make a YouTube tutorial? And they would say yes. And they offer something called yarn support. With yarn support, they'll send to creators free yarn because we're basically promoting their company, promoting their pattern. So they're going to give us free stuff. But if somebody's contacting you, you get some money. But if you're reaching out like to line brand, they'll usually give you yarn support. Okay. Last minute Laura. And I just wonder if you could talk a little bit more about how you negotiate that. I think I pretty much did that. If it's too low, you just tell them. Don't feel like you have to take everything. You're going to continue to grow. There's nowhere but up. If you say no, eventually you'll find somebody better. Me, I would love to get a sponsorship where I can continuously work with one brand, but I've only been able to find like one or two off sponsorships. I haven't been quote unquote sponsored. I would love to be like, well, it's no longer Red Heart, like Marley Bird at one time, or the Double Crochet Twins. They were all sponsored by Red Heart Super Saver. Or who else? What's the red-headed crocheter that's knits and with the big dark glasses? I forget her name, but I believe she was Burnett's Yarn. She was sponsored by. I would love something like that. But any of these off brands, it's weird. Email me. Here we go. Let me get Dawn. I saw in a video, don't remember who, something about wrapping your yarn around your hook so many amount of times in 1 inch and to tell you what type of yarn. Yes, it is. I have heard that because I had to. Funny thing is, I'm glad all the things I was confused about are within reach of me. I couldn't figure out what weight yarn this was. And I was Googling and Googling until I found out the wrap test. I think I wrapped it, or was it around a pencil because something was like or was a hook? I forget. But how many wraps per inch, you can tell what type of yarn you're using. So I don't know where that is, but you can definitely do that. Oh, and left this right crochet. It won't let me post a link. Don't worry. After this live stream is over, could you post it in the comments? Not the live stream comments, but the after post comments. And I'll be able to prove it in the background. It won't show up, but I'll be able to prove it later. Oh, Knitting Deb's Nook. She made a lot of sense. People can click on a person's face to go to their channel. Everybody click on, well, open up a separate tab and still watch me though, but click on the right, left is right, Crochet with Sandy. Okay, let's see. Aquarian Queen, there's a lot of left-handed crochet channels on YouTube. There are. Ooh, we have to look into those. Maybe that would be one of the little off topics I'll research for all of you guys. Stephanie Cameron, I am visually impaired. I'm asking that you give a physical description, not always look at this or that. Know what? You got it. Actually, that's what a great host anywhere. I'm not going to call myself a host, but that's what, if you're going to be online, that's something I should probably learn to do and not say, look at this corner. You're probably like, look at what, woman? So no, I'm going to start to try putting more descriptions into things. So if you pop up on one of my channels, please, if I forget, you let me know. I'm not ashamed of positive criticism. It helps me become a better channel. That's how I learned how to put like timestamps in my videos. So many people started thanking me for putting timestamps. When you follow a crochet pattern, you can read and see where you left off. But when you're watching a YouTube tutorial, you gotta fast forward, rewind. But when you know you have timestamps, you can say, oh, the increases start on 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The cuff of the sleeve starts on 15 minutes and 2 seconds. It's nice. I learned that through positive criticism. Okay. Last minute Laura, she said, thank you for your advice. Do. Congrats, Left Hand Crochet with Sandy. That's from Ramus P. Okay, Latrice wants to know, have I did a video on pricing? Nope, because I have, a lot of people have like this strict rule on pricing that says the amount of yarn times 3 or so much amount per hour. I never did mine based on like a specific calculation. When I used to do custom orders, most of the time, the very first time I would, let's say somebody requested a specific hat that had bobble stitch brim and intricate pad, whatever. And I'm like, no. The worst one I did, it was a or amagami. I can never arumagami. You guys know what I'm talking about. I can never say the word because I just read it. I never say it. But somebody asked me for one of those items. I'm like, oh, this is cute. It was about this big. I'm like, I'm going to charge you $35 for it. I started working on it and my hands was cramping up. It was taking for years and I was counting stitches and I was getting mad. And years later, when I was done, I gave her this item that to me cost $552. But I gave it to her for 35. For me personally, I would never do that again. Some people, they can get through one of those patterns in no time and $35 from night. But I think anybody who does that sort of technique deserves at least $100 to even look at a crochet hook that small. Ugh. Oh, another tip I do. I also used to go on Etsy. Let's say I wanted to make a crochet blanket. I would look on Etsy and see what the going price on Etsy was. And when I first started, my prices were in a lower range. But after I got known as the custom order crochet lady, my prices began higher because they knew I was good. I was well known. So I was able to price like, let's say $20 over the prices that I seen on Etsy. Okay. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find out. Do. Here we go. Relic Goods. Craft Yarn Council has info in the wrap per inch and yarn size standards. Thank you so much. I couldn't remember exactly where I seen that, but I had to Google when I was stuck. Okay, Whisper SDI. I think that Jaden Stitches talked about the wrap system to find out what size it was. Wanda Wyatt. I learned to crochet way before the internet. So did I. My grandma taught me how to crochet when I was 7 years old. And I'm amazed by the adult men and women who learn to crochet because I probably would have never learned to crochet if I had to do it as an adult. I just can't pick up new tricks. I must be an old dog, so I don't know. Marwell, yes, thank you for commenting. I have I have a hard time too when I'm watching videos and I'm doing a pattern and I can't see, so I have to listen to the instructions. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do better. Oh, Emily says, I hate to go, but my 14-month-old just woke up from a nap and he's not happy. I love these last streams and you're awesome. Hope to catch you on the next one. Enjoy watching you. Bye, Emily. Oh, love the cute baby. Mwah. Have a good day. Have fun playing with the baby. Oh, left hand crochet with Sandy. She taught me how to pronounce it. Amigurumi. Wait. Amigurumi. Amigurumi. Thank you. I can't pronounce stuff or anything. Okay, Karen Rove, craftyarncouncil.com has a chart for the WP around the pencil for yarn weights. And Whisper SDI, I design and crochet mostly in amagam. She just taught me amagurumi. Average hook size would be 2.5 for it, but I got 2 millimeter projects as well. I bless your heart. You guys are the hardest working crocheters I know, and you don't get enough credit. Like selling those things have to be hard because the average customer who doesn't crochet probably looks at this little tiny object and say, "Oh, I'll give you $10." You put a lot of work in that. Me, I love to crochet, but I consider myself a lazy crochet. I don't like to drop below a 3.75 crochet hook. That's pushing it. I'm usually sticking around 5 to 6. You see my patterns? It's cool. No, actually 4, 5, 6. That's where I like to keep my range. I love that instant gratification. I'm playing with yarn as we talk. I love that instant gratification of just making stuff quickly. Oh, Sonja Clemens wants to know what new patterns you're doing in 2020. Actually, let's see. I have to, this is in February. I'm coming up with a crochet snood. I don't have it. I talked about this last week, but that's going to be featured on the Underground Crochet or the Underground Crafter. I am doing a purse tutorial next. I wanted to do, because this just been sitting here. I don't have a pet myself. I don't know if any of you got any little tiny poochies or anything. I wanted to do maybe something for like a crochet sweater for a dog. I don't know. But usually once I hit January, I start moving away from the hats and scarves and I start doing more smaller things like decor items or cute little halters, something springy as we go into the warmer months. Oh, relic goods. I love thread work, but lighting must be good. Oh, there's so many beautiful patterns that I've seen done with thread work, but they just look so daunting to me. Not hard. I don't think actually any crochet pattern is hard. I always believe if you know the basic 5 crochet stitches, you're already an expert. You just need a good pattern to combine them stitches to make it great. But when I look at those patterns, I'm like, it's just so many stitches. And I don't like to count. I like to blindly crochet, but it is so beautiful. My husband's great. I have a tablecloth done. This beautiful lace. I don't know. It can cover a king size bed. It's no, it's not. It's a tablecloth. It's smaller, but it's a huge table. but it's all done with like thread and delicate lace stitches. And I'm looking at it. It's so beautiful. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do with it. I have it folded up nicely in an airtight bag. I don't know what to do with it. It's just so beautiful. And I just imagine at one point in time, this woman was like sitting there crocheting every single one of these stitches. That's another thing I love about crochet. You guys know my grandma taught me how to crochet, and I still have some of her crochet items. I get sentimental sometimes. I'll look at one singular stitch and I'm like, I wonder what was going on when she was creating this stitch. Where was she at? And you know what I mean? Each little stitch has a history to it. I'm weird. I'm sorry. Oh, and everybody, if you're having a sip, do a cheers. Ooh, Aquarian Queen. Interesting. I made a crochet sweater for a doggy. Ooh, was it a big one or a little one? Okay, Deanna says she'll be back. Her phone rang. We'll let you go and talk. Oh, A. Hardy. I love to do shawls with small hooks. Whoo, bless your heart. I actually want to do a shawl tutorial. Sometimes the patterns that I think of are through selfish reasons because I feel like I want something. So if I want something, I might as well film while I do it. Let's see. Sonja Clemens, are you underground crochet? Never heard of them. It's it's like just a name, like I'm Little John Yarns, the underground crocheter. She is a blogger, pattern maker. I don't know if she's a YouTuber, but if you're a Pinterest person, now that I'm starting to like write patterns and whatnot, I'm starting to learn all these other like crochet bloggers outside of YouTubers. I don't know too many crochet YouTubers, but crochet bloggers, I'm getting to know a lot more of them. And all these pictures that I used to take for inspiration, now I can look at a picture and know exactly who created it. I'm like, oh, this is this person. Oh, this is that person. Oh, Ramus P, when I crochet, my hands hurt. Is there anything I can do? Yes, I talk about this all the time. You need to take care of your hands. If this is your job, these are your moneymaker, or if this is your relaxation, you don't want to take your coping mechanism away. I like to do hand and wrist exercises. You can probably Google the, I'm not a doctor, so make sure you talk to your doctor first. I got to say stuff like that, disclaimers. But make sure you always stretch. You can't see me in the camera. Stretches like these to work your wrist. You know what I mean? Work it out. I have a whole bunch of I did a whole video on this. You might have to, it's like a last year's live stream on crochet hands and health. But make sure you stop every 15 minutes. We as crocheters want to say one last row, then 15 rows later, and our hands are all cramped up and we're wondering why. But if we would have stopped every 15 minutes and take like a 2-minute break, you could have been crocheting much longer. And when you're done, rest your hands, stretch your hands, soak your hands, Epsom salt. Take care of these. These are gold. If I didn't have these, I'd probably have to murder everybody in my house. Crochet is what keeps me calm. And now crochet is what makes me money. So take care of them. Make sure you do your stretches. Deanna says her grandma taught her also. Karen Rose, do you ever do thread work patterns but use regular yarn? Grandma did grape doilies with red heart. Was huge and beautiful. I've thought about doing that. I should. I've seen people take like the doilies and make them into rugs. Hmm. I might have to give that a try and maybe reach out and do like a collaboration with like maybe a crocheter that does small intricate patterns. Relic Goods. I've made a 6'8" tablecloth in size 10 thread. I thought I would never finish. Where's my 10 thread? So if I don't have any 10 thread, that is how long did that take? 6 by 8 foot tablecloth in crochet thread. Lord, you everybody. Oh, Deanna said bottoms up. This bottoms up goes to Relic Goods too for completing that huge blanket. Oh my goodness. Good job. Wow. Oh, I lost you, but I think I quickly said is Aquarian Queen, she said her crochet sweater was for a little dog. Oh, Aquarian Queen, it's the Crochet Underground on Pinterest. See, she found it. Thank you, girl. You know what? You're helping me a lot. Deanna said my grandma and mom made beautiful ones. Aquarian Queen, she says, I'm sad when I can't crochet. I have lupus, and it's what I lost the scroll. I have lupus, and it's what helps. I keep scrolling up. Helps keeps my mind clear and happy. You know what? Crochet, I think crochet is bringing people together. I always tell people every single live stream outside of YouTube and Facebook, I don't have any crochet friends. With you guys, I can sit during the day, we've been talking for an hour and 30 minutes online and enjoy ourselves. So, and relax and crochet. So, don't stop. Dieta. I still have many of them. They crochet on pillowcases. I still have many of them. They crochet on pillowcases, the edges. Hand clap from Aquarian Queen. Here we go. Daryl Nelson. Amazon sells hand supports that help me. I'm not a doctor to do thread work. I'm not a doctor. To do thread work, I bought ergonomic crochet hooks so the hooks aren't so small. That's another thing I noticed. That is a great tip because the way you have to hold your hand around these tiny crochet hooks, your grip gets too tight. And when that happens, you start getting pains in your hand here and here. With the ergonomic crochet hooks, it's like a little bulb on the tiny end of your crochet hook. It creates, a looser grip around the hook so it's not as painful on your grip and you can crochet much longer. I definitely recommend theirs. I definitely recommend ergonomic crochet hooks. Ooh, my husband is home. Hey, husband. That's Mr. Littlejohn. So I definitely recommend using those. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Katak? Cat tack? I think I did. I hate when I can't crochet because of tendonitis and fibromyalgia. What do you do? Because I don't have fibromyalgia, so I can't give you any great tips. But I can give you a great person to go to. Remember that person I said during my top 10? I think it's the Crochet Nurse. Her channel is now focused on people with like hand and injuries and acute diseases and everything that can help you if you're suffering from fibromyalgia. Isn't that like when you get like pain? I can't explain it, but I know my mother and grandma had fibromyalgia. But definitely check her out. But I would hate not being able to crochet, man. Jennifer Moore, Aquarian Queen. I have lupus too. It saves my sanity. See, look, yarn ties people together. Listen, Jennifer, where in the world would you find another crocheter with lupus? I'm glad I can bring two people together. You guys make sure you talk. Want to meet Mr. Littlejohn? My husband just came from working in the shop. Wait, get closer. This is Mr. Littlejohn. Mwah. Love you. Welcome home. Okay, where are we at? Tammy Jones, hello. Thank you for all that you do. What you do, I think about what do you think about bamboo crochet hooks? Love them. But you make sure you have to prep your bamboo. Do I have any? Yeah, you can do the dishes. Okay. The thing about wooden crochet hooks, sometimes you have to prep them before because you can get cheap ones and the wood can snag on the yarn and that can slow your crocheting down. The trick, you take wax paper. With the wax paper, you make sure you rub your crochet hook and it creates like, I don't know, a slippery slide. It takes away those rough edges. Bridgit Folman, hi from Ireland. Whoa. Thank you for joining me, Bridgit. This is a cup of wine, so join in. Cheers to Bridgit. Thank you for joining us here today. I don't know. I've never had a live chat going on this long before, but I'm actually enjoying myself talking to all of you guys. I hope I'm not boring you to death. Okay. Whisper SDI, invest in good hooks. Ergonomic hooks do not have to be crazy expensive, but you can find some good ones for cheap as well. You can. I did a review on ergonomic crochet hook attachments. I need to do a review on just ergonomic crochet hooks in general. I just bought this handmade ergonomic crochet hook. I found it. I just did a review on it. It was absolutely gorgeous. This was from a couple from the Ukraine. It's called the Leto Shop, Letto Workshop. This is one of the most beautiful crochet hooks I have ever seen. Look at this. And it feels so nice on the hand. This was a little bit more expensive, but definitely worth it. This one cost $30. You can find much cheaper ones, but this was handmade. I wanted to be work with somebody who was actually a small business and not like, I don't know, corporation or anything. You know, somebody like me and you trying to make a buck in the world. But this, out of all the ergonomic crochet hooks, this handmade one is my absolute favorite and the most beautiful. Let me be careful and put my magical piece back away. There we go. Okay, Dawn Montgomery. I have fibromyalgia and rheumatoid arthritis, so I understand the struggles that come from crocheting and the pain. Epsom salt and a good pain management doctor, and take breaks regularly are the best advice. Thank you so much for your tips. Knitting Deb's Nook. I love my Clover Amour hooks. Watch Amazon. You can get a set for $25. This is something I have to try. So many people been telling me, have you tried these? Do you recommend these? I keep looking at them. They're sitting in my cart. I haven't bought them yet. Cause you know, I can be a cheapie. I'm People think because I'm on YouTube I'm a millionaire, but I was looking like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Maybe I should. But I think this was like the nail in the coffin. I'm definitely going to get it because everybody tells me to. Bridgit Folman, I love your gadget reviews. Thank you. Oh, Relic Good says, I use pencil grips from the Family Dollar to cushion many of my hooks. Excellent tip. Okay. I'm going to read this. It's got head, but I'm going to pop it up because once I click the button, I won't be able to see it. So I'm going to read it first. This is from Aquarian Queen. Fellow Loopies, please feel free to add me. If you're on other platforms, I'm at Bad Bunny. That is BBBBAD in Instagram, and Love and Victory on Twitter. I'll pull that up so people can all see it. Okay. Stacy saw hello from Philadelphia. That's on the other side of my state. I'm from the Pittsburgh area. Victoria Price. I went to their site. I lost my mind. Angela Prescott. Hello from Savannah, Georgia. Thank you for joining us here today. Okay, if you guys are just getting here, I'm sorry to mention this again, but I only mention it quickly. You can always help support my channel by donating through Super Chat. When you donate through Super Chat, it helps me continue creating new videos and patterns and live stream. You'll see a little button. It's shaped like $1. You'll find it at the bottom of the screen over there. And when you do, one, I'll be able to see your comment instantly, so I'll be able to answer it, and it hopefully won't scroll by. This little disco light should go off. It only misfired once, but hopefully it won't do it again. Let's see. Katak, there's been many sleepless nights that crocheting has kept my mind off pain. Actually, they say crocheting is almost like saying a mantra over and over again. As when I count, let's say it's a pattern. Yes, son?
Can I buy an extra doll for my tooth fairy, Mommy?
Sure, you can. Okay. The tooth fairy came for my son, and he's probably waiting for me to be done with this live stream so he can spend his tooth fairy money at the Dollar Tree. So he has a nice wallet full of his money. Okay. Dawn Montgomery. I was interested in furrow hooks, but I've seen so many complaining about their hooks have broken, so I'm leery. I've heard about those, but I've never used it before. People were telling me when I did a review on this, these are very close to their crochet hooks. You know what? I don't know them. I can't tell you yay or nay about them, but I can tell you to go to this Leto workshop on Etsy and buy from people who actually make these from hand. It's not made from a sweatshop. It's actually made from a guy named the wife is Julie and Stanlevich Radenko. I named all the employees that they have. Lana Hughes. I love Clover Moore hooks. I have several different sets, but the closer the closer set is my go-to, and I have some extras in the size I use the most. And size I use the most. Sorry, I didn't realize I was the sizing. Let's see. Sonia Hook finally caught your live stream. Love your reviews and everything that you make. Thank you so much. Let's see. Where am I at? Aquarian Queen said great energy in this room. It is. I am shocked. I still have 103 viewers. I'm just rambling on about anything. Let's see. Lori, I'm feeling you, Katak. Many painful and sleepless nights. Crocheting is therapy for mind and body. It is. It's just something that just keeps you calm. It keeps you from thinking about the outside world. Myself, my mind never stops. I'm constantly thinking. Like when I fall asleep, I have trouble sleeping. When I fall asleep, it's because my brain conked out. It's not because I was tired and fell asleep. My eyes can hurt, but my brain will keep going. I get so upset. My husband will tell me good night, and I'll look over to the left of me, and he's asleep within 2 seconds. But when I'm crocheting, when I have something to rhythmically work to and just get lost in, I can get tired or I can get rid of the stress of my life. I'm a worrier and I can not worry. I can just focus on one double crochet, two in the next stitch, one double crochet, two in the next stitch. Deanna said, crocheting is like the best friend that doesn't judge. It is. But my friends judge my crochet. Strange. They say I have too much yarn. They don't know nothing about us. Oh, Charm Grammy Crochet. Nice chatting with you. I have to go play it on, put it on a charger. Okay, make sure you charge it. Aquarian Queen, I would love a live stream tutorial once in the blue. I've never done one of those. I get kind of nervous when I do live streams. I like things in a controlled manner where I'm like, what if I do something that's wrong? But I guess you guys wouldn't care. Relic Goods. I'm a boy hooker, not the new hooks. Vintage newer boy are just not the same. Feel balanced. Unfortunately, this is like you're either boy or Susan. I'm Susan. I don't like boy. I don't like the shape of it. This little wood one, this is not a Susan. Let me pull out my crochet hooks. Do I have? Okay, this is a boy crochet hook. Oh, I got a super chat. I didn't see whose name popped up and gave me a super chat. Knitting Dab Nooks, thank you so much for donating. Oh no, my phone shut off and now I can't turn off the disco light. Maybe we can just all disco together. I'll just unplug it and plug it back in. Okay. Everybody, get your one. Did it pop on? It's still on. I can't figure out how to turn it off. My phone died, daughter. It's just going to stay on for a second. You guys don't mind. Because I turn it off using my phone, but I can't turn my phone back on. It's not charging for me. There we go. I know. But thank you so much, Knitting Dabs Hooks. Cheers to you. You get a sip. Does anyone know anything about YouTube concerning music license? Please do not play any music on any of your YouTube tutorials. Make sure it is royalty-free music. I got another super chat. Thank you so much, Angela Prescott. Ooh, bottoms up. So, Deanna. My cup is getting empty. I'm going to have to get somebody to fill me up a cup so we can keep partying over here. Hold on. Okay. Adele, so nice of you. Oh, Angela, you are awesome. I appreciate it so much. Okay, Sonia. I love crocheting. Only been doing it for 4 years. I love Susan Bates hooks, and crocheting helps me stay away from food. I'm very good at crocheting while eating. I can sit, take a break, pop. I I can tell I've been suffering from the dreaded crochet butt over the past. I can't get the disco. My phone's not turning off for me to turn off the disco. Like I'll just unplug it so it's not weird. I've been suffering from the dreaded crochet butt for the past year. The more I crochet, it's like, man, I've been putting on weight. I did. We are such. This is such a sedentary hobby. Ugh. But if you can lose weight by crocheting, keep it up. Maybe I'm gonna start doing something like maybe do like 10 squats every time I finish a row. I'm sitting here trying to fix my thing. Let me plug this back in. So just in case somebody else super chats, the thing will go off. I'm trying to plug it in. Okay. And now turn that off. I think I get everything working right now. Okay. Marianne, I have music license through ACAP, BMI, and SESAC. Would I still not be able to play music? I have no clue what that is. But let's say, Jada, give me music. Oh, my daughter loves BTS. I can use them as an example. If I want to record a video and I have BTS, this boy band group that she loves, playing in the background, I cannot put monetization on my video. I cannot add ads to my video. If I don't monetize my video, if it's just no ads, I can play that music in the background. That's fine. But what you're asking about specifically, I'm not sure. Let's see, am I missing anything? I'm scrolling, trying to check everybody's. Marianne, I'm hoping to start a channel about crochet and clogging. Cool. It's 2020. Do it. When I was a little girl, people used to ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? I didn't know, but you know what? Because what I wanted to be didn't exist in 1980. But a crochet blogger, YouTuber, pattern designer does exist now. Now you don't have to contact crochet magazines just to get your pattern published. You don't have to contact your local TV station just to get seen. Thank goodness for technology. You can do this all right now. And if you don't know how, YouTube. YouTube has made my life so much easier. I've learned so much educating myself. Coffee, crochet, and cuddles. I've just started my channel recently. I hope to show that even if you think you can't read a pattern, you can break it down, you can do it. A lot of people are so scared to read patterns, but once you learn, it looks like a lot of numbers and letters stuck together. But if you speak what you read, you can crochet. Let's say the pattern says DC in the next 2 stitches increase. That means double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Boop, boop. Then increase. That means put 2 stitches into the very same spot. If you can just speak it out loud, you'll be amazed you can read a pattern. Sometimes it get a little tricky when there's parentheses, but that's something a little bit different. Start with something basic first, like a simple hat. Daryl Nelson, it can be depressing to have to stop crocheting. I have found when I can't crochet, I switch over to adult meditation, coloring for a while. I do that for a while, then can go back to crocheting. It helps me. You know it? You going to the store? Love you. Husband and son's going off to the store. Oh, he must have couldn't wait for me to take him to get his tooth fairy money. I was taking too long. Sorry. Okay. Aquarian Queen asks, how do you apply to have a channel on YouTube? You don't have to apply. Do you have a YouTube channel account? If you do, you're already set up to have your own YouTube channel. You would just go in there and just add videos. I haven't done it and started a new YouTube channel in 3 years, but it's not that difficult. You just, there has to be a know what? YouTube it. This is there's a little button you just upload videos to. Cause I even have my own YouTube channel that's not for viewers. I use it as my own photo. I got another super up. The party light went off. My daughter said, whoop, whoop. Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate it. So new. She's so new. I appreciate it so much. She says, hi, new here from New York. I'm enjoying your company. I'm enjoying your company also. And everybody, get your wine cup. Take a sip. Cheers to Veronica. Thank you so much. My cup is empty. Before my husband left, I should have sent him upstairs to get me my, fill my cup back up. Because, you know, I'm such a lady. I don't use wine bottles. I always have myself a box of wine because a wine bottle just doesn't seem to be enough. So I need my box of wine. Next time, I'm just going to hit the whole tap right here and just shh. Maybe I had too many while we've been live. Let's see. Coffee, crochet, and cuddles. I was able to use a free pattern by Premier Yarn using their Make a Tweet yarn for a hat. That was my first successful pattern read. What'd you say? Yes. My daughter must be watching my... Just so you know, my daughter is not a child filling up my wine cup. My daughter is 18 years old. So don't think I'm sending my toddler upstairs to fill up my wine cup. She's a grown young lady. She's a freshman in college right now. I am very proud of her, and I appreciate her so much. I got one of the best kids you have ever seen. This girl has never raised her voice to me, never said no. She has the biggest, kindest heart. When people say, how did you raise such a good girl? She came that way. I was super blessed to get her, so she's the best thing in the whole entire world. Whisper SDI. When the live stream is over, hun, check your IG chat. I definitely will. I am so horrible with Instagram. I need to do a lot better because I always tell people if you want to be successful, you have to be everywhere. I try to be everywhere. Once you get so big, you start needing help doing. You got it? Thank you, daughter. Cheers to my daughter. Yay. There we go. Let's see what I missed in the chat. Queer and Queen wants to know my Instagram handle. Littlejohn Yarns. All one word. Littlejohn's Yarn. Everything, you can find me everywhere. I keep everything basically the same. I never change it. If you're starting your own business, don't have 18 different names on 18 different social media sites. People will never find you. If you Google me, I'm on like the first 2 pages of Google. Knitting Dab Nook. She said, nice start. Why does my cell phone keep shutting off? I think, boo. She says, I do have the best daughter. I'm mad at my cell phone. Nothing wants to work. See, I am glad I'm no longer using this as my only YouTube device because if it dies on me, then what am I going to do? I wouldn't have nothing to film, so thank goodness I upgraded. I think my phone's done for. Boo. All right. Christian HTC TV, you're hilarious. Just put the wine box on the shelf. I know. Crochet and wine like goes together. I always hear people talk about knitting and wine. Crochet and wine, it definitely goes together. I don't think I'm feeling nervous now. Now I know my daughter must be watching me behind the scenes, or maybe I'm just talking loud. I hope she's not watching me. That's weird. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. And sorry if I missed any of your chats. If I missed what you said, It's okay to repeat the exact same question again. I don't take offense. It's because I missed it further up in the chat and it got pushed up. So if you have a question and I missed it, just repeat it. I'm not going to take offense. It's just because I didn't see it the first time. Congratulations. I have an amazing daughter. Oh, this is from Aquarian Queen. She says, I have an amazing daughter as well. I'm so blessed. She's gifting me my first grandbaby in March. Cheers to your daughter. They are special. Congratulations. Okay, I'm trying to look at your little avatar. You're going to be a grandma? Everybody, this woman, I'm trying to look at her picture. She looks all type of young. Everybody give her a cheers for being a hot grandma. Let's see. Martha says, thanks for the chat. Great helpful tips from High Desert, Victorville, CA, California. Oh, like I said, right now this live stream is just running on fumes. If you guys have anything specifically you want to talk about, if you want to talk about crochet patterns or starting a blog or making money or what's coming up next or all the cool craft sales going on at Hobby Lobby or right now, actually at Walmart right now, let me know and we can chat about it. Don't be shy. Okay. Whisper SDI says, I will stick to crochet and tea. It's better for you. You won't say random stuff on live stream like myself. I think I'm going to pronounce this right. Deja Rogers. Hello from chilly Chicago. I'm just tuning in. Happy New Year's to you and your family. What did I miss? You missed a lot of jibber jabber and chit chat. We was talking about the top 10 hidden gems on YouTube, crocheter YouTubers under 1,000 subscribers that you can check out. I listed all that in the little show notes down below. We talked about buying yarn from the Dollar Tree. We talked about nostalgic dolls with the toilet paper rolls, and we talked about drinking wine and great children. I think I caught you up on everything. Uh-oh, there's my daughter. I see her. She's Jade. She says, I always watch. That's creepy. Love you. Okay, where am I? Kay Duncan. I have also gotten into weaving. I'm working on weaving her some placematch for a table. I'm wanting to learn how to make a rag rug. My grandma used to make rag rugs all the time. I remember when she had one in her little foyer. I wouldn't even call it a foyer. It was a foyer. Tongue tied. But the little entry before you come in the house, there was always this beautiful rag rug there. I always loved it. And one in her kitchen right by the sink. Wendy Cohn, hi from Connecticut. Aquarian Queen says she'll be 48 next month. You don't look it. You look beautiful. And Christian HTC says, yeah, you look very young in your picture. Dawn Montgomery says, grandbabies make the world go round. I have 2 granddaughters and they are my world. I'm not, somebody find some wood. I don't want any grandchildren yet. I think after my daughter turns 50, maybe I want some grandkids. One day I would love to be a grandma. I love being a mom, but I think grandmas have it better because they always say you send them home. You don't have to sit in the evening doing homework for 2 hours. You don't have to take them to the next practice or whatever. Grandmas, send them home. Give them all the loving and send them home with Legos and markers. Let's see. Really good. I'm having fun with this sip and stitch. Is that a saying? I like that. That needs to go on a t-shirt. I like that. Guaranteed this next video you see, you'll see me in like a shirt that says, I have my, what's this? My thing's hanging out. It's going to be sip and stitch right across the shirt. Or maybe that's what my live stream should be called. Let's see. Oh, Gwendolyn Young said, maybe your daughter can be your mod. If she's listening, Jada, you have a job to do. You can be my mod, my moderator, to make sure there's no crazy people in here. Oh, Jan Terry, is the Lion Brand 40% off for online orders? I don't know. I didn't know they was having a sale right now. If they are, good tip. I definitely need to check that out. Guys, let me know if there's a sale right now going online. No, don't tell me. Tell me so I can tell other people. Because I'm not supposed to buy any yarn. Let's see.
Pay like,
What you say?
what's the pay?
Oh, my daughter just said, why don't you just respond? My daughter just asked, what's the pay like for doing being a moderator in a group? Well, the pay is housing, food, pay for your car insurance, all those wonderful things.
I don't know. I'm a pretty expensive person.
Get out of here. She says she's pretty expensive. Lord, I love the children. She's a good girl. Oh, Lori, she says, any advice for people with allergies? I have to use gloves and sometimes a face mask because I'm not giving up. I can't afford expensive yards. Most use acrylic blends. Well, I don't know too many people who are allergic to acrylic yarns, but if they are and they request like, I need cotton, that's fine. You make sure they pay you first and you make their item in cotton. But if you're talking about people with allergies and you're scared something in your home, it might cause some allergies, such as a cat or a dog. I just bought something from the Dollar Tree. I wanted to show you, where is it? Here it is. I'm not going to open it because I'm going to open it during my review. This is a delicate wash bag I got from the Dollar Tree. If you look at it, it'll fit a yarn skein perfectly. I'm not going to open it, but can you imagine? Because it's circular. You just put this inside and wash it. You can wash the skein of yarn, or I prefer, people like to wash it afterwards. I don't like the fuzzy look that freshly washed. I mean, it's fine, but when it's brand new, I like it more put together. So I like to wash the yarn first. But at the same time, I don't have a cat, so I guess you would probably still need to wash it afterwards, because if you're going to crochet and you have a cat in the house, this is mainly for, I guess, softening techniques for your yarn. So I guess if you have the cat in the house, you have to wash this afterwards. You can still put it in here. It'll fit perfectly. Left is right crochet with Sandy. Are we talking age? I'm 42 right now. Everybody, cheers for, not 42, 72. Hey, you can be 42 today if you want, but cheers for 72. Hey, if none of you guys are ashamed, say your age. I'm 39. Martha says, yes, sip and stitch. Knitting Deb, I turned 56 Monday. Hold on, wait. Oh, I don't mean to cut it off, but you turned 56 Monday. Happy birthday. Everybody give her a sip for a happy birthday. But sometimes my mind process is slow. I need to go back to left is right with Sandy. I'm trying to look at your avatar too. You're 72? See, on my set, they're real small, but your little tiny speck right there, you're looking good. We got all type of numbers coming in. We got Marianne at 56, Arlene at 66, Whisper SDI at 44, Sabrina 72, Sharon she's 48, and Christine says cheers to us all. Relic Goods 52, but I'm holding at 49.95. 49.95. Okay. Aquarian said there is no shame. We have another birthday coming up. Lori, she's going to be turning 59 on the 3rd of this month. 3rd of this, or you turned 59. So you just had a birthday. Happy birthday to you. So, anything else you guys want to chat about before we wrap this up? We got all of our birthday wishes up. You guys are going to have me too far gone. If I hear another cheers, every time I hear cheers, I have to take a sip. Oh, we got another birthday. Karen Rose, she's going to be 54 tomorrow. Uh, Nukori 2122 on Thursday. Happy birthday, everybody. I'm not going to sing, but happy birthday to you all. Sabrina says she earned her gray hairs. Let's see. What else are we going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's listening? I'm still trying to get my cell phone to turn back on. I think I officially lost my cell phone. This is like my key. It helps me organize. I always have an outline of everything I want to talk about so I don't get so lost and confused. Because every time somebody distracts me with a comment or something like here, I'm like, what's going on? What was I just talking about? And I was dead. Laura says, got here late. Wondered if you have a suggestion for border on a very open mesh stitch scarf. I don't know. I can't name borders, but I know when I do an open mesh stitch scarf, I do it to begin before I do the intricate or pretty or decorative border. I always put a row of single crochets of matching color. If your blanket is multicolors, I even switch color because that single crochet gives it that clean look around the border. But I can't give you any good recommendations because I don't know. I think it's a job for Pinterest. Type in crochet borders and see what comes up. Sorry I couldn't help you better. Mm-hmm. Holy, holly and mistletoe, almost 60, and I've been crocheting for 55 years. Amazing. You know that little boy, I think his name is Jonah, who crochets at 11? He's a very talented boy. I love him. He's cute as pie. But I always think, I'm like, I know a lot of women who've been, and men, who have been crocheting at an even younger age. And five, I think that's definitely the youngest I've ever heard crocheting. Cheers to 55 years of crochet. I've been crocheting since I was 7, so that would give me 31 years of crochet. Oh, Whisper SD said Instagram handles. If you all guys want to follow yourself, post your Instagram handles here so we can all get to know each other. I would like this to be like, people think I'm on YouTube and I don't recognize people, that everybody's like a blank, blind individual. I recognize when people are here more than once. I know the people who show up all the time and I get to know them. So, yes, everybody get to know each other in the chat. Share Instagram handles, please. And find me on Instagram and say hi to me there. I'm going to do a lot better and start going on Instagram. I promise. Knitting Deb's been knitting and crocheting since 10, so 55 years. Holly and Mistletoe, I love Jonah. His 12th birthday was just a couple of days ago. I seen that on Facebook. Happy birthday to him. Whisper, nearly 3 years of crocheting. Kimberly Murphy wants to know, is anybody else from Missouri? Hey, is anybody else from the Pittsburgh area? Let me know. That's the area I'm from. Deanna, there's a family that has a goat farm in Indiana, and the mom taught all 9 kids to crochet. Met them in Louisville, Kentucky. Man, I tried to teach my children to crochet. It did not work at all. Ah, I'm left-handed, but I crochet right-handed. That's crazy, man. Wow. Tammy Lee said, when I was in the 2nd grade, my teacher crochet at recess. She said if I got a yarn and a hook, she would teach me. My mom bought these things. I came home and taught my mom what I learned each day. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, just let you know, when you post your Instagram handles, it might say hidden, but I'm going to try to, as they come up, click approve as they go. Okay. Kimberly Murphy says she's self-taught and she learned from YouTube about 4 years ago. Amazing. I keep trying to give like adults credit who learned how to crochet. I learned this as a child, so anything I learned as an adult has not stuck at all. Okay, I think I'm going to start wrapping this up. This has been on for almost 2 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you guys for joining me here. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next video. I think next week maybe I'll talk about, I don't know. You guys, after this thing goes live, give me some comments on what I should be talking about. I enjoy talking to you guys, so I'm just going to wrap this up. See you all on, I just burped. Excuse me. It's the wine. Oh, and one last thing. If you like the wine cup that I'm sipping on, I have my own crochet t-shirt shop. You can get the same exact cup. I'll leave this link down in the description box below, and we can sip and chill together next week. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up, and I'll see you all later.